Hi, today we're going to focus on dreams about crossing the bridge. Dreams are very symbolic, and crossing the bridge with someone can be very, very powerful. But today we're going to really look into what it means to cross the bridge with someone. It can be a friend, a family member, or just someone a stranger that you might just have met in the dream. So, this is what it means in general. But dreams are very symbolic and they vary to each and every person according to what you saw in that dream. It can represent someone who is part of your journey. Maybe you're transitioning from one phase to another, one phase of life to another, and that person that you saw in the dream is significant to that transitioning, and it actually means that you're carrying that person with you, and that person you're working together towards the goal that you are pursuing. Henceforth, you are crossing together, or maybe you're helping each other, or collectively working towards one goal, and you're going to reach your destination, especially if the bridge was calm, well built, and you were able to cross smoothly. And another meaning can also be that bridges connect places. So, dreaming of one might suggest connection, connecting to one place to another, and also it can also symbolize a change from one phase to another, or moving towards something unknown yet being hopeful. Oh my goodness, that is so powerful. When you're crossing the bridge, it can also symbolize you're crossing from something that you knew to something unknown, but yet hopeful. Because on the middle, the reason why there is a bridge is because it is somewhere where you can die, somewhere where there's obstacles, somewhere where there's things that can, swallow you. It can be water, it can be maybe it's deep, it can be maybe it's rocky, or anything that is very dangerous. That's why the bridge is there to help you to go to a safe place without you experiencing the harm that might have been for you while you're crossing on that place. So when you're dreaming of the bridge, it can carry the same symbol that you are being protected. That bridge might be like protection. If you believe in God, it can be like God giving you that protection to walk on Him so that He can usher you to another place that is safe, where you can meet maybe your promise. You just need to be faithful that while you are on the bridge, you're going to reach where you're going. So if you dream crossing a bridge, it can be very powerful that God is taking you to a place where you just have to be faithful. You have to use your faith, because if you look down on the bridge, you might find maybe deep waters, scary things. But while you're crossing safely, God is going to be with you as a bridge to usher you to another place. So that can be another meaning. Depending on how you felt in the dream, the feeling in the dream is very important, because in the spiritual realm, you have a knowing, a knowing that surpasses human understanding in the physical. So, depending on how you felt in that dream, you might have a clue of what the dream might mean. But anyway, I have seen sometimes the devil might try to shield your feeling, or maybe just blur your dream so that you don't really get what is happening. So let's give three more reasons, and we'll give more as well, on how you feel in the dream that can mean. If it was peaceful, maybe you are feeling ready to embrace a new chapter with someone by your side. Another point, if the bridge was unstable or the crossing felt scary, it can reflect uncertainty or vulnerability around a relationship or life decision. Because you're crossing with someone, this might symbolize that maybe the relationship with the person, it can be any kind of relationship, not only a spouse or marriage or a friendship, can be also just a family member, is unstable. If the bridge is not stable, if at all, In the dream, the presence of the other person often highlights the emotional support, the emotional support. So it can symbolize that a shared path or even unresolved feeling tied to that individual is what you have. You are feeling an emotional connection with that person as you're going through that particular journey. But for me, I believe that if you were with a person or someone and you're able to come to an end of crossing the bridge and you're able to be together, that means sometimes the obstacles that were meant to destroy the relationship or the connection that you two, or the connection with the family member or the children, or maybe the connection with that stranger that the devil wanted to destroy, failed. So that's why you're seeing yourself with that person crossing to the place through an obstacle, through a difficult, challenging time to another. Take note if there was anything unusual about the person you are with or the people you are with, because most of the times dreams love to hide significant meaning in little details. So how did you feel when you're with that person? How did you feel as you're crossing together? Was it peaceful? Were you quarreling? Were you arguing? Were you having a tensed feeling? So all those things will help you to understand a deeper meaning of it. Overall, dreaming of crossing the bridge to another side is symbolically a good dream. It's actually a wonderful dream to have because you are able to go through a challenging time of your life from known to unknown place which is safe, which is a place of abundance prepared for you by God, because sometimes we remain stagnant to a place where we are not supposed to be. That's